everyone, and today we're going to talk about California. So this is from my booklet, Ernest and Coraline Touring the USA, hardcover on Lulu, digital version on Tapastic. The hardcover has the added bonus of being a sticker booklet, so it's something fun for you to do with the kids if you like, or if you're like me and you love stickers, that is one way. Here is a preview of the digital version. So this is how it looks like. Each one has its illustration for each state and then some facts about it. For example, here for California, it is now the richest and most populous of all the states due to its highly developed technologies and agricultural industries. On its own, it would be around the ninth leading economy in the world, despite having frequent earthquakes and droughts. And of course, it joined the Union on September 9th, 1850. So, whenever like the information gets out of date or things like that, that is kind of, offensively incorrect, then I always update this stuff. Here, I have to make a confession. It is a bit out of date. California is now the fifth economy in the world if it was independent, ahead of Germany. I've chosen to kind of leave this bit in because I always find it absolutely hilarious when right-wing conservatives that hate California contradict me and like, no, it can't be this good for them. I'm like, yes, you are right. It is incorrect. It is the fifth economy. It's doing better. Also, for those of you that aren't from the US and don't know like all the drama that is happening there, this is kind of why there's this talk about Calexit, like leaving the American Union, kind of like Brexit. It's not as easy, as far as my understanding of American legislation, to just leave the Union. Is in the European Union, you kind of have to make paperwork and then just get up and leave, more or less. An oversimplification of that, you might say. For an American state, you can't really do that. You have to be allowed to leave. And also, if you become a country, you kind of have to be recognized by international bodies of legislation. You kind of have to have an army, more or less. And all of that is been made together for the US for over 100 years, while in Europe, in the European Union, each country still has its army. Like, we don't really have a European army. We have NATO, we have the United Nations, but that is not an exclusive European Union body. Each country has its own army. So it's kind of a lot simplified, easier, I should say, for European Union members to leave. Now, California, because it's doing so well financially, that's one reason they're stating they would want to leave, and Texas as well. It's one of the states that is paying more in taxes than it's getting as support, because a lot of things are federal, so they're done together. There's less federal bodies in the European Union, but still there's like funds for development. And my country and Hungary and other European states are getting more money than they're paying in taxes. Well, for example, Germany, like California and Texas, is paying more than it's getting back. So this often creates some kind of friction and tension between various groups of people, countries, states, organizations. So this is kind of what I wanted to share with you on this part as a European looking into USA, and kind of explaining some stuff to Americans about Europe that maybe they don't know off the top of their heads, because it's not an issue they're faced with. So yeah, if you like the art, you can purchase some from my shop. It's on Society 6 and Redbubble. Each state is going to have its own little illustration. And I am currently working on the European Union booklet. I have gotten a lot of requests for that. And for the Commonwealth, after I finish the European Union booklet, I will start working on the Commonwealth one. And I really love someday to do for one of the African unions. I think that will be very interesting for both Europeans and Americans, because we usually don't get too much news from outside our little bubbles. So yeah, if you wanna help me out, you can sub, like, and comment to help. And yeah, thank you for all of your support. You can follow me on Twitter for updates. If you like my art, you can commission me on Fiverr. And if you just want to support, you can do so on Coffee. So yeah, thank you, take care, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.